Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Impact Pro Wrestling. Let us introduce our official for this afternoon, referee Joey Jojo. Our first competitor, hailing from Chilltown, weighing in at 185 pounds, the leader of the Max Chill Mafia, Max Chill!
You guys are ready to get intoxicated by teenage me. Terrible.
And his opponent from Des Moines, Iowa, weighing in at 195 pounds, please welcome Zay K-47!
All right, fans, and joining me in the booth today is IPW legend Matty Starr. Matty, welcome to the Vault.
Yeah, first time here to check out some of this young, the next generation of talent coming through IPW. I've seen a little bit of Max Chill before, the COVID era started, but now this is my first opportunity seeing Zay K-47, and it looks like he's off to a good start with a top hammerlock on Max Chill already.
Yeah, Zay's been very impressive so far in his limited outings here in Impact Pro Wrestling, and we're really excited to see him and Max Chill and what they're putting on for us today in a preview for the big show on May 8th at the Forte Center in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah, our first show back in front of a crowd in well over a year. Zay is just overpowering Max Chill at will, throwing him around. Look at this, I know they said Max Chill only weighs 180 and Zay weighs 190, 195?
195.
But he is, look at the size difference.
Yeah, very impressive display by Zay K-47 so far. One of the big matches that's coming up on May 8th at the Forte Center in Des Moines is Sage Hale versus Briar Hale for the Impact Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. We have siblings squaring off for the Women's Championship. That's going to be a real exciting match.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they... from what I understand, they've been rivals their entire lives, always trying to one-up each other. So what's going to happen when they finally clash May 8th in Des Moines?
Yeah, certainly when you have twins, and I have twins at home, there's always that competition, especially I think when they're identical twins, and people are always comparing you, and Sage and Briar just have had this breakup over the Women's Championship. It drove a wedge between these sisters.
I'm sure growing up, and one won a gold medal in track, the other won a gold medal in swimming, and it's always trying to, hey, I can do anything you can do, I can do better.
Exactly. Right now, Max Chill's getting the better of Zay K-47 with a big hip toss.
Yeah. As young and as new as Max Chill is, he is considered a veteran over Zay K. He has been having matches for over a year now, and I'm not sure. Wow! And there I go eating my words. I was just saying how the size difference, but there's Max Chill handling Zay K-47 with a big body slam.
Well, like you said, that experience is the winning factor, and right now Max Chill has the edge over Zay K-47. But Zay comes back with a big arm drag, heaves him across the ring.
Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. This is pretty impressive. This Zay K-47 kid, he's strong, man. This is great. Wow! Just throwing Max Chill around however he wants, whenever he wants to. Max Chill needs a little break here. Oh, see? And that's what happens. And there's Max Chill showing his ring prowess over the young kid. Zay K-47 giving up, not having his hands up, not covering his face, leaves himself open for a cheap shot. Not that I've ever done that in my life.
No, you've never done that.
I have never
Starr?
and would never.
No, of course not. Someone who certainly would be Sage Hale against her sister Briar to keep and defend that women's championship. She'll do whatever it takes to keep that title, just like right now Max Chill doing whatever it takes to get the one-up on Zay K-47.
Oh, vicious headbutt right in the forehead. Good grief. I don't know who got the worst of that one. That might have been a mistake on Max Chill's part. He might have just given up a little bit of control there.
Well, Max Chill's got him backed into the corner. Yeesh. Big forearm, big forearm. Chill using a variety of forearm smashes. Oh, but Zay K's got to turn around.
Oh my God! Oh my God! And then that's what happens, Max Chill. And Max Chill fell into the trap when you mess around with a young kid who's full of fight and vinegar, man. Sometimes you get surprised. You get a little wake-up call. Good grief.
Now, does hearing a strike like that make you nervous about coming back to IPW, Maddie?
Yeah, it definitely makes you think twice about, you know, I'm not saying I'm old, but man, you know, when I was that kid's age, I wasn't swinging that hard. Good grief.
So certainly of all the legends who are scheduled to come back on May 8th in the Forte Center in Des Moines,
Yes.
who are you looking forward to seeing the most?
I haven't seen Mr. Destiny in over 10 years. He's one of the guys that helped when TS was doing the training. Mr. Destiny would show up and pop in from time to time and help train us. And we had a fair share of matches too, but then he moved down to Texas and made some splashes down there in Texas. Okay. I haven't seen him since he moved. Okay. So I'm excited to see my old friend and my old rival. And I mean, honestly, I'm kind of hoping he wants to get in a little scrap.
Well, maybe in that big gauntlet match, and we'll talk about that a lot today. That gauntlet match, you might have the opportunity to watch a big clothesline by Zay K-47.
Zay, and then you see the little hesitation step there. That's Zay K's inexperience showing a little bit. He has an opponent down that doesn't quite know what to do, and that half a second can cost you in a dire situation. Oh! But then he goes and does something like this and totally redeems himself.
Looks like we have some activity around it.
Oh, the shank! The shank!
Punches.
Vicious right hands, good grief! Oh, the headlock driver from Max Chill. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Oh, man.
The winner of the match, Max Chill.
A victory of Max Chill from the Mafia with help from a couple vicious right hands from the shank.